seconds. 5 seconds remain. Dire's turn to ban. It is Radiant's ban. 10 seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. It is Dire's ban. Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds. Radiant's turn to pick. Seconds. 5 seconds remain. Dire's turn to pick.
Puck.
Dire must choose. Radiant's turn.
Zeus. Dragon Knight.
Seconds. 5 seconds. Radiant's turn to ban.
Medusa.
Dire's turn to ban.
Oh, okay. Now we're back. Welcome back, ladies and gents, for a little bit more of a shenanigan going forward. We have ourselves indeed Virtus Pro versus NoSorry. I thought that, you know, for this level of a game that we'd try to do it with as little delay as possible. So I will not be able to respond to chat, unfortunately, but I will be live in here. So yeah. Just specifically for the people that are watching that don't want to have any added delay and such. Let's see, Puck and Dusa for NoSorry first 2 picks, and VP pick up the Zeus and DK. I'm actually just gonna quickly get rid of my cam, make it slightly even more official. I have the audio on. Yep. Let's see, Enigma banned out, the Beastmaster banned out, so they're getting rid of the offlaners here. Virtus Pro with Ramses has been looking a little bit on and off. I still think Ramses is an amazing safe laner though. But I also think that he tends to have some, you know, still a little bit stuck in the olden ways. As a lot of people are. But with these heroes, I mean, I assume it's a DK offlane for the time being. The Zeus maybe as a support. Against the... Actually, no, I think it's a DK mid because it's laning up against the Puck most likely. It's a very stable mid. It doesn't die at all to a Puck. Which not every hero has that option. So that means you're probably playing as a Zeus support, which I like. Zeus support is pretty strong. You get that easy counter warding shenanigan going on the entire time on the side lanes and whatnot, which is fairly hard to deal with.
Seconds. 5 seconds.
А давайте-ка выиграем. Йо-хо-хо. Сейчас будет мясо.
Sniper ban. Actually, Sniper's a pretty good ban TA as well, because they're both very solid heroes against the D2CL. And VP getting rid of the Lycan and Night Stalker. Well, yeah, if you're gonna go for the Bane, you probably want to get rid of the Night Stalker. And to be fair, that like anything that really has mobility to get on top, because your supports are very easy to take down. You already have to deal with the Puck, which is going to be pretty tough. He can hunt the Zeus and Bane down pretty nicely with the Dream Coil, Silence, and whatnot. Does have to be a little bit careful against the Bane, because if you get Nightmare Fiend script, you tend to very quickly die. So NoSorry probably have it in their best interest to also pick up an offlaner, a support that can go with the Puck, that also has the same amount of mobility. Think Earth Spirit, something along those lines. Because, well, it is pretty freaking strong. Skywrath Mage. Instant Silence is always nice against the Bane. To get that Fiend Script interruption. They don't have the best Mystic Flare setup, but I assume they're just going to pick up like a Mars off lane to add in and get that easy stun going. Sand King is also still a possibility.
5 seconds.
With the Centaur banned out, Axe maybe? Wouldn't mind an Axe pickup. Other neat little choices, additions. The Undying. So you're going to be playing with an Undying 5. Skywrath 4. Fuck mid. Medusa safe. Undying mainly just to keep the D2CL alive, though. I don't really think you're gonna be laning against a DK. So then Undying becomes a little bit more dangerous. Like, Undying is amazing if you lane against a strength hero that just you know, you can sap. But if you're up against, let's say, a Viper, something along those lines, it becomes a lot harder to play Undying. Even though I think D2CL does okay. Well, D2CL probably still does kind of crap. But I guess slightly better than just straight up crap.
Radiant's turn to ban.
They are going to pick Viper. Yeah. Viper off lane with the Zeus. It's a really solid lane against the D2CL Undying. Should be just fine to survive. To be able to hold everything down. I really like that choice. Even though I normally hate the Viper with every fiber in my being. I think it is the correct choice in this situation. Before I forget, I need to turn on my microphone in game. Okay, so Virtspro need a safe laner that deals with the Dusa. NoSorry need an off laner that lanes well with the Skywrath Mage against a Bane +1. Last pick is for Virtuspro, so they can always adjust accordingly. That means you need an off laner that is just there to survive against most enemies. A last hero pick as well. I do like the fact that Virtuspro banned out the center. It does mean that they watched yesterday because last hero played center both games against Hydra.
5 seconds remain.
I honestly still think Mars is just, you know, it's still available. It goes well with the Sky. It works really well with the Dusa because you can hold everyone in position so that Dusa can just smack him. And Dusa loves dealing a good smacking.
10 seconds remain. 5 seconds.
Sand King banned out. They ban out the Alchemist. They don't want to be overwhelmed by heavily early game centric lineup. VP though. What safe laner with... I mean, you always have to be careful because this is a really good anti-mage game. Against this NoSorry lineup, you've got three heroes with extremely high HP mana pools, so you can burst down that mana and do a lot of damage because of it. Legion Commander gets banned. Yeah, I'm thinking that they're going to go anti-mage on Ramses. Good against Dusa, good against Bug, good against Sky. It doesn't really give a damn about an Undying either.
Seconds. 5 seconds remain.
So pretty solid. NoSorry. They might, with that Legion Commander ban especially, they're probably thinking, maybe we made a mistake. Slardar, yeah. They know that it's probably going to be an anti-mage, so they pick a Slardar, a hero that is very capable of dealing with an AM. Especially in the laning stage, because you got the Bash of the Deep. You also have the Invis Detection, which is kind of nice. Minus armor, really good against an AM.
10 seconds.
Because otherwise, you're never going to kill him with his magic armor.
5 seconds.
I still think AM is probably your best bet here if you're VP. And they're going to go Razor. Or I just stand corrected because Razor is, for some reason, a first pick kind of hero this batch. Okay, Razor. Sure. Do I think that VP have a bit of control? I like NoSorry's control a lot more. I definitely think that VP needs to take this game to, like... I think VP are the better players. Oh, it's actually Midzeus and a 4 DK. Huh. That actually changes everything. Wait, now I gotta think. Midzeus versus a mid puck. DK 4 position, nice stunner. Decent push behind it. I am going to go NoSorry for game 1. I like NoSorry's chances here. I think it's a pretty good draft.
Ассаламу алейкум, жигиттер.
А куда это ты собрался?
Вперед, 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 вперед.
Now the fight resumes. But will it
Prut,
follow
prut,
the
prut,
same
prut, prut,
frame?
prut, prut.
For it to expect.
这波不亏，666。
Well, they're going to be heading out. Do we have a smoke? Yes, we do. Smoke gank coming in for NoSorry. And VP on the opposing side. See what they can get done. They don't spot anyone out just yet. They do have an obs. Where to place it? Black Archangel is going to scout. They don't have a high ground ward. Notice that, at least that, or a ward there. Because it could always be there or there. I think. If they place it, yeah, if they place it there, you'd still be able to find that vision. Actually place it on the high ground themselves. It's actually kind of interesting because you've got like the Zeus in the mid matchup, and normally you'd think, oh, with Lightning Bolt he's easily gonna scout any enemy wards that they could have, but normally you tend to just max level Arc Lightning with Heavenly Jump and skip Lightning Bolt until level 9 something. And then finally secure up that pick. All Dream is slithering down towards the bottom lane. Yamich. DK 4 position. I remember that being a thing for a bit. I mean, I guess the value on Dragon Tail Stun is insane at low levels. We'll go from dying some nice strength though. Big yoink. And he also went for boot, so he's a pretty swifty little DK. Just gonna pull the creep waves behind the tower. He gets his own farm. Kinda denies Dream to get some farm. And towards mid, Manic versus GPK. It's just, I mean, there's a lot of kill potential in this lane. Mainly because you can do so freaking much damage in a very brief amount of time.
No hells, no heavens.
No hell. No heavens. And Ramsey's top lane, it is up against the Slardar and Sky. So Sky's harass is pretty nasty to deal with. Even the Slardar you need to be a bit careful with because Flash of the Deep can hurt. Even if you try to static link him. And it is going to be a Akoda taking down First Blood. But look at last hero's HP. It's disastrous. And he's going to have to tango up all the way until he is healed up. Yond also doesn't have any mana. So even though they get First Blood, does mean that Ramses is feeling pretty good in the lane. Maybe not pretty. He does have Healing Salve and still a Magic Wand available though. Yond, run! Is faster than a Bane. 325 movement speed is too hard to catch up to. So First Blood for NoSorry, but GPK in mid is nicely zapping all the creeps he desires. Nick does not get the stack in time, but he did use his Illusory Orb already, so now Manic is in trouble. And he's actually going to get taken down. GPK gives him the tip because he saw that that Illusory Orb was used to try and stack the small camp. And GPK knew exactly what he had to do. That's such a heads up move. Black Archangel is going to help kill off DM in the bottom lane while Ramses gets rid of last hero in the top. Yond was currently walking back to base. So currently looking pretty good in the laning stage for these heroes. Dream very low in HP, even though he did manage to get that kill onto the Viper. Viper's a very scary hero. I mean, still only level 1 on the DK, but you kind of only need level 1. For exactly that reason. Gets the block in. Dream, he knows he's dead. No tombstone, no way to harass DM. There's also no soul rip. It's even for the better just to die there so that you have a respawn with full HP, full mana. But it is currently looking pretty okay for the laning stage of VP. Oh yeah, NoSorry is Team Unique. They still haven't changed it in the tournament, I think. So they're technically still called Team Unique, NoSorry in the tournament. But I think in the DPC they are Team Unique. But yeah, they did get signed for by... I'm talking to chat while I know there's a 5-minute delay. This is the reason why I hate doing this. Because I know I'm going to talk to chat. Well, Kenneth, you know that in 5 minutes in the future, I am responding to you. Let's see. GPK, top net worth on the Zeus. Ramses, oh, he's going for the, what's it called? Falcon Blade? Yeah, Falcon Blade. Which he's already done with, which, very nice timing. Yami's gets stunned in on Dream. He's just going to walk away. It's a DK. He's Gucci. Yem is level 5, by the way. Against a almost level 4 Dusa. That's pretty really dangerous towards mid, though. GPK taken down. In comes Yami's with the TP. Is going to just cancel the TP altogether. And they get a big kill because GPK needs to be knocked down. Manic even giving him the tip. The BM tip.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower. Eager to know Dire.
And Manic Puck will get stunned. Oh, regen stolen by Yamis. That would have been so good if Manic could get that regen. Also, GPK has to walk back towards mid.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower. Radiant's courier makes the ultimate sacrifice.
Okay. Bottom lane, Dream. It's only a 1k net with lead, even though it does look pretty painful. Ramsey's loving life. He's going for the BKB as second item. Last hero. Slardar is really not a good farming hero. Which is the biggest problem here. That if you're behind on a Slardar, you can't really come back.
Radiant's top tower is in danger.
Let's see.
Radiant's middle tower is
Can they
under
get
attack.
done? Ramses. He's got the Ogre Axe. Already done. Which is pretty good. 3k net with lead now. VP is just rocking it. Black Archangel. He's going to be easy picking. Is he going to die? Yeah, he's going to die. TM just does too much damage. He's level 7 on the Viper. This bottom lane is over. Dusa is still level 4. Almost level 5.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is in danger.
Well, Dream's Dragonlance at the very least will be still coming up at a okay-ish timing. Not great.
For Radiant forces. Radiant's bottom
Definitely not great.
under attack.
And Ramses' BKB.
In danger.
That one's going to come out at a superb timing, though. Which Blade next item for Manic is actually just trying to defend the bottom tier 1 tower from it dropping too early. And he's actually probably the best slash only one that can do that. However, it does need to be a bit careful because that reason. If you lose your orb to kill creeps, next time you're dead. Luckily enough, Yami is too far away from his Blink Dagger, but you're going to have to be very fearful towards that bottom lane. Smoke out. Outsiders.
Middle tower is under
Bane's level 6 as well, so he's got the Fiend Script. Can he get Dream? Who, of course, does not have his Stone Gaze available just yet. Yeah, they're coming in from behind. Akoda. Kind of needs GPK to run there quickly. Fiend Script does get used. GPK. I can't help you, bro. Akoda is in a rough spot. Tombstone does get dropped, and that is the Bane trying to run away. Does he get disengaged? No, there's Jan from the side, and Akoda Bane will die. There was definitely a bit of a communication issue between the two sides. Between GPK and Akoda. Because he was not ready for that move. Yond is level 6. If they get a stun onto Ramses, he doesn't have BKB. Yeah, the problem is last year needs to get on top of him, and he needs Blink to make that happen. Once he has Blink, they can start roaming around and make some plays, but they really need a hero to control an enemy up for Yond to just burst him down.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant have fortified their structures against attack. Radiant's bottom tower is in
Okay, smoked out. They are 3k behind. Kill onto Ramses would be nice. Again, they need to really delay Ramses' BKB timing.
fallen.
They have tools against BKB, of course, because Stone Gaze and the Corrosive Haze and Bash of the Deep all 3 pierce BKB. Does that? No, it does not pierce BKB. Ramses, though? Yeah, I mean, they see him. He sees them all right next to him. There's even TPs coming in, Akoda. They are going to try and go for Ramses, but he just walks to the side. And that puts Black Archangel in a rough spot because there's a Fiend's Grip. Akoda is going to go for the Undying. Static Link. Black Archangel, there is no chance in hell that he gets saved. Drops the Tombstone even, which... Okay. I actually thought that they'd do more aggressive moves. Staying alive thanks to the infused raindrops, they will at least get themselves a Tombstone. Huh. Okay, there's no chance he stays alive. Gets denied by... Yes, he does. He straight up just does stay alive. I got the Uno reverse no U card. Or some people might call it the Caster's Curse. Run, piggy, piggy, run. And yeah, BKB is now done on Ramses. So that's big. That is actually huge. That is massive. That means he doesn't have to fear Yond anymore. Yami's halfway towards his Blink. Last hero does have his Blink finished up. And now they could possibly make plays, but it is honestly just slightly a bit too late. Because the Razor is very, very, very hard to kill at this stage. Ramses, he's looking for Yon mid-tier 1 tower. Should be VP's easy pickings. Dream does not have Stone Gaze. Doesn't actually have the point to level it. Is trying to run away. Static Link will steal all the damage. And they'll be able to get back. Tier 1 tower towards mid has already been secured, and that opens up a whole avenue of problems. Top lane, last hero. There's a Blink, but GPK can interrupt it quickly with the Arc Lightning Zap. Ooh, last hero reads it like a book. He actually sees it like a book because he had a lane ward. And the lane ward gets immediately countered. That's kind of the thing. You're playing against a Zeus, so you need to put the wards in off angles, which they don't expect. Actually, this is something you might not expect. Does have a Yule Scepter. They're actually a bit too spooked to jump him. Hey, Fart Easy. Has just gifted 3 tier 1 subs to Russell, Composernist, and Mulasna. My guy. Thank you very much. Fart Easy, you beastie. Dreams, dreams, dreams. Hello, caller. Hey. Dreams, baby. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Go Astralis.
Dire should look to their top tower. Radiant's courier has been killed. Dire scanning for enemies.
Sorry for the very short disruption.
May you ride on
Yamich taken down by Manic. Dream Coil Mystic Flare does still do the job to a degree. Akoda, Bane in trouble. Dream Coil onto onto that Dream Coil was invisible. Oh, it's right there onto Akoda. I got the kill. Jan died in return though.
Dire's middle
They're
tower
finding a couple of kills here. Dream is actually keeping up in terms of net worth. But Manic and Last Hero slightly falling off. Manic on the puck. Does have a Witchblade, so he does do a decent amount of damage. And Last Hero just wants a BKB.
Invisibility.
Black Archangel, Undying. Oh, that's another counter ward coming in. It's so fun to play against Zeus. Also Zeus who has the Yule, so you can't even Mystic Flare kill him. Manic Blink Dagger next. Let's see. What does the DM also has a BKB? So they've got 2 BKBs done on the die. Blink on Yamich. That is huge. That is superb. That is a playmaking kind of tool.
should look to their bottom tower.
А куда это ты собрался? А?
Dire's bottom tower is in danger. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Akoda, Bane. Mystic Flare doesn't really connect on him, and like they're so terrified. There's no one else from VP nearby. He's all alone, and they're so terrified they don't even move an inch from their position because they have 0 vision on the map. The only vision they have is the bottom tier 1 tower. Well, the Dire have superb amount of vision placed, and everything that NoSorry placed gets countered.
Killing spree.
Jump in onto Koda. They quickly get that kill. They did lose Manic. I guess there was a Fiend's Grip used. Sorry, I was slightly distracted by messaging my Discord channel. Because it seems Astralis beat big.
Lightning strikes twice.
Radiant's top tower is in danger.
Oh, they are going to go in. Do they get the kill? Last hero is dropping low. Zap comes in. Dream pops his ulti. They get rid of the tombstone. They're just trying to run away as quickly as possible. But now they're going back in. Ramses has his BKB in 3 seconds. 1, 2, 1. Ramses charging forward. He's looking for blood. Won't be able to catch Dream. 2 kills secured. Nice move coming out from VP. The moment that the stone gaze comes out, they just beeline away.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And that should be the tier 1 tower towards top secure. Dream is still like fairly farmed. He's going for the Scotty. I think once he gets Scotty, VP should start getting a little bit more afraid.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Hey, Pride.
Well, they are
Regeneration.
5-6k net with advantage. It is pretty good. Yami on that DK is going for a 4-staff next. I think that is superb because you need to be able to kite people who get Skywrath Mage Mystic Flared. And also kind of to get out of the Slider's range, who has his BKB now. So he's going to be still in a bit of trouble because they do still have 3 BKB piercing spells in the Viper Strike, which is annoying to deal with. The Phoenix Grip, which is annoying to deal with. And the Static Link, which is also annoying to deal with. There's a lot of stuff that's annoying to deal with.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Can they get a catch? Yamichi's just lurking in the trees. They're actually going to smoke out. Maybe that was under vision. I don't know if they were standing just on the low ground there. Which could be slightly possible. They are pretty good at taking Roche, but the Zeus ulti gives exactly away where their entire team is. So that is going to be still the attempt that they're making. Okay. Ballsy. VP is going to smoke themselves. Roche is probably dead before they get there. Yeah, Roche is dead. That's the Aegis in favor of Dream. Easy. They knew they were in Roche. Doesn't really matter. Uso walks away with the second life. Jump in from Yamich, going in. Dream gets broken, but it doesn't really matter. Yamich is already dead. And the Mystic Flare does hurt the DK before he gets his 4-staff or a BKB. For the matter, Ramses actually does have a Heaven's Elbow, which is a very good item tool. Went for bots, which you don't see too often on a Razor. I guess once he gets his level 20 talent, he actually is running around with hasted movement speed.
The wages of fear.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It is a fairly interesting affair.
Я умер.
And in towards mid. They're going for a push. It's only a 4k net with lead now, with Dream being top net with. He's done with the Scotty. So right now, this D2CL is starting to look fairly dangerous.
Death tax.
Can they keep this D2CL from going ham? He's going for Daedalus. He's also level 18 now, so he's got that extra half second on Stone Gaze, plus 5% bonus damage increase. But most importantly, once he hits level 25, this game turns into a very scary affair for VP. There's definitely a timer on the Dire side. And they should be fairly aware of that.
Куда это ты собрался? А?
Minus armor strat's always pretty nice as well. Yami, DK in the trees. Yeah, he's just gonna die. Last hero doesn't have the charge yet. It's going hand of Midas. Now, I guess attack speed's always nice on the hero, but fairly late Midas. I mean, if you're... I don't mind it too much, because this seems like it might just go late, straight up. And also scouting in the trees as much as he can. Going for the Lincoln Sphere. I think Lincolns and BKB are both necessities this game.
Dire structures are fortified.
Okay, Dream losing most of his mana, but he does, of course, have 3 Aegis available. Ramses wants to go in. Oh my god, Akoda Fiend's Grip. Immediately, mana gets taken down. That is actually... that is too fast. It should be illegal to be able to respond that freaking fast. Like, he must have been spam clicking right there with the Fiend's Grip. I am severely impressed. Instantaneous grips.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Okay. And now what? Now how are you gonna handle this? Dream is going for the Daedalus. What does Puck actually go for? He's going Lincoln's. Yeah, Lincoln's is a must-need item for him. Skywrath Mage, 4 staff. Dying, also 4 staff. 4 staffs for everyone. Zeus got his Ag, so he's got the Nimbus. They also have a gem on Akoda. Needs to be careful not. They have a gem when they have a Zeus on their side? That's interesting. That is very interesting. I'm not too sure if I like that choice. Refresh is almost done on the Razor. Refresh is also going to bring in a lot of heat during these fights. Double Eye of the Storm, double BKB, double Heaven's Help, but that's a 10-second disarm on the Dusa. Might need to get himself like a SNY just for the status resistance or something. Or maybe just a Lincoln's himself. Lotus in his team could be pretty nice, actually.
Dire are scanning for enemies. Dire's top tower.
Jump in, Akoda. That's a gem dropped. Lazio picks it up very quickly. Dusa Stone Gaze used. Dream is actually in a rough spot. Everyone gets stunned in the process. Dream, however, is going to get disarmed. He does not have a BKB available, and Dream is just dead before he can do anything. That's the power of the Heaven's Help coming in. Akoda did buy back Diamondbacks immediately, but they are crushing this fight. Last Zero should run away. Does have the gem at the very least still, but a big team fight. GPK gets himself a double kill. The Zeus 7, 1, and 5. Too much damage coming out from that Zeus. BKBs are a must, and the only one who has a BKB is the Slardar, and guess what? He's the only one that does not die. Yeah. You're gonna need a BKB on the Dusa just to deny the disarm. You saw in that fight, he gets disarmed, he's just standing there. Slowly but surely being whittled away, dying, evaporating right before our very eyes.
Radiant's bottom tower.
The pain is insane. But mainly from Spain. Let's see. Lazaro is starting to get a lot of attack speed. He is building up to that Bash God. And they're gonna smoke out. Can they get a good fight here? 7k net worth lead, 30 minutes in. It's doable. Roche is up in either 20 seconds or 3 minutes and 20 seconds, of course. But NoSorry is just waiting underneath their own observer ward until the opponents come in and get cracked. Gem on the puck. Manic, what? Did he just go for a Kaya? Why would you go Kaya and not Sanji? Actually, considering you are getting one shot every single time. If you're gonna get something, at least get yourselves a Sanj. Because it kind of feels very just weird not having a Sanj when your opponents are, I mean, Fiendscript and the likes are very pretty reasonable tools. Looking for a catch, looking for a fight. Both sides just lurking about. Not really a very aggressive game. Both sides just playing the patience game.
Regeneration.
But it is going to be the Aegis picked up with the shard for... Oh, he's got the shard on the Razor. He's got that Storm Surge. Look at that. He's actually running in hasted movement speed with the Storm Surge movement speed talent. Permanent haste on a Razor with bots. Only item you need is a bots. And you have hasted movement. And of course, level 20 talent.
The wages of fear.
Seems kind of insane. He hasn't even died a single time this game.
Bounty.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Just slithering about. His top net worth of the game right now. Dream is close on his heels, but the problem is GPK is a second core that's incredibly farmed. DM is a third core that's incredibly farmed. Last Hero is not that farmed. Manic is just sublimely underfarmed. Manic in the trees. Gonna catch DM. Level 25 talents are gonna be a turning point this game though for NoSorry. Bloodshot uses modifiers for Dream. Actually, I think he's getting his BKB delivered right now. Yeah, BKB on the way for the D2CL. We'll break open the Dragonlance to get that, but that's a BKB finished up. And that is pretty huge. You still need a Hurricane Pike to get rid of the static link from the Razor though. Manic. Trying to harass, annoy. Yeah, that Witchblade actually does a significant amount of damage. How does it scale? Causes your next attack to apply poison for 4 seconds, applying slow and dealing your intelligence as damage every second. Huh, that's like 150 damage per second. That's 600 damage from one Witchblade hit.
Behold
Oh no, it's 0.75. So that would be like, let's say 400, 500 damage, I guess. He's got the Dragonlance back up. Oh, they are bottom lane, lurking about, chilling and relaxing, yawn in the trees. He's got a Force Staff and a Veil of Discord. Can't really do anything with it, because he does not have a way to lock them in position. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. DM looking to push the high ground. He's got the shard as well. Poison attack, magic resistance reduction. That work on the tower as well. The tower actually takes 126% magic resistance reduction. Huh. Even though they nerf it to like 40% building damage, shit hits like a truck. Ramses also has the AC. I guess Ag's next. They rarely go for Ags, even though I still think that it's amazing. Fiend's Grip onto last hero. That's a big kill, and he will not... Well, maybe... Where the fuck did that damage... It looked like he was half HP and then he was just gone. Does it do that much damage? 754 damage plus an extra stat is 9% of their current HP. Okay. Akoda. I don't really know why he's standing there. AFK. Ramsey's just running around hasted. They're gonna knock on the high ground. DM does a significant amount of damage to the buildings. Look at it just drop. 8 stacks. Brrr. They don't have last hero for a solid 30 seconds. That's a bit of an issue. Manic Dream Coil comes out, does get the control. Mystic Flare. Yamich is dead. That's a big one. Zeus with the refresher usage. Did pop his ulti again. They actually don't have anything left on the side of VP. They got themselves the tier 3 tower, but not a kill. Aegis has expired. The refresher has been used on one of them. They still had the Razor refresher. But they'll hold out for now, and Deuce is getting closer to his level 25. Puck is just still very far away.
Now my enemies pay.
Hurricane Pike done on the Deuce. Next item. Ags? You just go straight Rapier and say, screw it. Go ham with a couple of hits. Once you hit level 25, split shot uses modifiers. Ooh, can bring the heat. Ramses is, there's Factor Protection. So it does not really do as much as they want. They are trying to split push some in the meantime. Puck's going for the Lincolns fairly close. But the problem is he did buy out the... Okay, he has the full Lincolns. Won't have a buyback available though, which is kind of scary. Yami's jumping in. The Nimbus gets thrown. They lose the range racks, but in comes last hero from the side. Gets to jump onto Yami's. DK force-staffs himself out of harm's way. Static Link seals a lot of damage. Ramses has a BKB charge still available. Dusa ulti got used. And they're actually going to re-engage. Black Archangel takes a lot of damage. GPK actually went for the AoE Lightning Bolt instead of the Arc Lightning damage, which I kind of like because it works with Nimbus as well. But they blow up Ramses. 100 seconds, no Razor. And isn't this the time to fight? Question mark? Where the frick is everyone running to? Hello? They're still all here. They get a kill on Ramses and they're like, no, we're going to leave our own base. Because value. I guess. And now they lost Yawn very quickly. They're continuing the fight. Black Archangel drops the Tombstone. DM is going to be the target here for last year, who's got the attack speed. DM is in trouble. BKB not going to keep you alive, but he doesn't have a BKB on the slaughter. Actually, Dream is dead. They're going back in. They don't need no stinking Ramses. They got GP God on the Zeus, chasing for blood, chasing for more. And even a Heaven's Albert on the DK, getting very close to being finished. Black Archangel disengaging, spots out at least that Roshan has not been taken yet. But yeah, if the Slaughter right there had a BKB, they would have crushed DM. I mean, not crushed DM, because DM is stupidly tanky on the Viper. 45 seconds until Roche is up. They're definitely going to need to find a way to gain vision in the pit if you're NoSorry. 12k net worth. It's still been like inkling about the same net worth advantage for quite some time. And experience in this case. But Dream is still not level 25. How far is Puck? Because Manic needs Dream Coil Pierce's magic immunity is also a superb one. Especially against a Razor with 2 BKB charges and haste.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
DK stun, Skywrath, double Force Staff. Yeah, you are getting to the later portions of the game. Dusa is back alive, and they're forcing everyone on NoSorry back in their base so that they can walk towards the pit and get Roshan. However, GPK TP's bottom, which they should have spotted out right now. He doesn't necessarily need to be there because he can Nimbus, Thunder God's Wrath, refresh and Nimbus Thunder God's Wrath and still do a godlike amount of damage. But Roshan is up. That is a Refresher Shard Roche.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
How far Satanic for the Razor is getting to closer positions?
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
And yeah, they're going to get themselves the Aegis Cheese and Refresher Shard. Manic trying to get some split push going. Possibly find some experience. Going, yeah, I can get behind the Octarine. Cooldown reduction combined with the Waning Rift cooldown reduction and the Illusory Orb cooldown reduction is actually ridiculously good. But right now the name of the game is buybacks. Dream is level 25. There we have Split Shot uses modifiers. That is the go time. Taking in the fight. The Refresher gets used. Lots of damage coming out. But the BKB used on the Slaughter keeps him alive. Zeus's entire Wombo combo has been used in the process. Razor still has all of his. Actually, not the full Wombo combo because he still has the Refresher Orb on the Zeus. The mana is dropping pretty significantly. Everyone is back. But BKBs are going to be on cooldown. And that is where the Zeus shines brightly. They just need to wait until the Zeus, I guess, has his Thunder God's Wrath? Maybe, yeah. They're going to send GPK back. He's got that ninja gear as well, so he's going to be very elusive.
Illusion.
Dun, 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 dun. Holding out for a hero. There's going to be a jump in. Stun onto last hero. Slaughter, no BKB. That's the nerf coming in. He's actually going to get forced up to the wrong side. And now last hero is dead. Does have a buyback available. That's a big kill because they still have the Aegis and the Cheese. The Gouda available. Manic trying to be a nuisance as much as he possibly can. But there's going to be a DK stun on Black Archangel. The Undying is going to get blown up. Can they get a kill in return? Ramses, though, he's going to get stunned up in the process. Ramses dropping low. Can he get stun locked? Ramses eats the cheese. The Gouda keeping him alive. But the bashes from last year coming into play. Big damage coming out. Dream is out of mana, but Ramses is out of HP in a second. He does die. DM still has that life available. Buybacks coming out from the Radiant side. Triple buyback has been used in that fight. DM might just lose the Aegis. Or might just not, because they're not going to chase any further down line. There's no Fiend's Grip available. They will at least keep their base still afloat. And the game continues on. That was... If he didn't have a cheese, he was dead. If he didn't have the refresh, he was dead.
Scanning for enemies.
Death tax.
It could all be problematic. Akoda jumps away just in the nick of time.
Monster kill. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks.
Well, there is no yawn for 65 seconds. And there is the high ground push coming into play. Jump in, DK Sun onto Dream, the Dusat to level 25. Still a pretty scary hero. It's actually going Refresh Orb for double Stone Gaze. That's kind of cool. Okay, going through. Ramses. Does he get away? Okay, the melee racks are going to get taken down. Refreshing gets used. Jumping in is Dream with that secondary BKB Stone Gaze, forcing them all the way back. GPK uses his own refresh in the meantime. Manic on the side is going to get control. Does get the disengage going. They're dropping a lot of HP. Losing the disarm onto Dream. He's in trouble. The Viper is slowing down the Deuce to almost a dead stop. Forced to TP back. Does get the TP to safety. Manic did buy back, but he's going to get hexed again. And the puck is no more. And with that, it is probably going to be the full set of racks. Mega secured. No puck for 115 seconds. And the Dusa, it just does not bring enough.
Gold is a great conductor.
Air support arrives.
Haste.
Air support arrives.
Well, they are cleaning it up right now, it seems. Puck 70 seconds away from respawning, and that is problematic. GPK, by the way, is playing absolutely superb on that Zeus. Only a singular death this game. Same with DM on that Viper. Like, they're playing really well. 2 games in a row where Viper does not suck donkey nuts. That is pretty impressive. And that is going to be the second set of racks picked up. The third set of racks, sorry, that's going to be mega secure. Dream gets disarmed. It's kind of surprising that no one has a load surb on the Radiant side. Only buyback available is Dream. He's trying to keep them at bay, but yeah, Hex, disarm, disarm, Refresher, disarm. It's just too much to handle. E-bladed. They're just keeping this Dream D2CL controlled. You don't see it too often, that there's such a high amount of control coming out.
Invisibility. The thunder knows. I can't resist.
Air support arrived.
Okay, Octarine for the buck is a little bit away. He went for the overwhelming blink, actually. Kind of cool.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Oh, how the deep ones will feast.
Well, my dearest listeners, that's profound.
32k net worth advantage. Lying in wait on that high ground. The nuisances continue. The stress is there. Backs against the wall. And honestly, they have perfect answers for this D2CL. In the item build that they went for.
Я умер.
А куда это ты собрался? А?
Well, what did you expect? Regeneration.
Oh, Refresher ready. He's got the Swift Link as well. Put away his Hurricane Pike. But yeah, they're just gonna try and play this Megas forever. It is an upper bracket run, so even if they lose this series, it's not the end in the world. But it definitely feels like they're trying their utmost to make sure that they won't lose this. They won't make this a problematic scenario for themselves. So scouting.
Immortality.
But it is going to be... Who gets the free ags? Well, Bane is about to buy his own full ag. Oh, Ramses, of course, gets the free ags. Another Refresher shard for the Zeus. Ramses going in for the finish. He does have the nice Eye of the Storm right now. Dreamcoil on the back line trying to get the kill onto those heroes, but they're superly tanky. D2CL coming in with the Swift Link. But DM gets himself forced staff back. Ramses dropping pretty low. Yamich as well, but they're so freaking tanky. D2CL doesn't pump up the damage. He's out of mana. D2CL's going to get Hex up. He can't get away. Dream is in dire straits. Does have a buyback. Will be buying back immediately to try and hold on towards their base, but there is no second Stone Gaze. There's no BKB available for the D2CL either. So a high ground defense that is going to be fairly problematic for them. Dream blinking to try and keep them at bay. Can he hold it down? Ramsey's forced to the side. Mystic Flare comes out. GPK Zeus is dropping low. GPK Zeus will be taken down, but he vibes back immediately, and they're just going to go for the finish. The Ancient's under siege, but the fortification keeps it alive for a little bit longer. Dream jumping forward. Can they get them off of the Ancient? It seems fairly unlikely. Ramsey's just focusing the objectives, and that is going to be VP taking game number 1 after 54 freaking minutes. That was a severely lengthy game. Well, sorry, I was quickly typing for other stuff. Let's quickly see what is going on. VP. Look at that damage. 88k onto GPK. Absolutely superb. And that will be it for now. We'll be going towards a short little break. We'll be right back for game number 2 after these messages. BRB. Well, messages, there are no messages, but BRB. So something has come in between, ladies and gents. I'll open up my cam. Something has come in between. I need to quickly get ready because I'm gonna be covering the Nigma versus EU Rejects game. So I gotta get that stream sorted out and everything. So unfortunately I won't continue this one. However, later in the evening I will try to do the when I'm done with that series, I will be back for some more on this channel for the Dota 2 Champions League. So don't forget about that. Hopefully you enjoyed the cast. I'm sorry I could only do one game. It was a blast still, but I'll see you guys then, okay? Okay. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, whatever. And don't forget to type !! Discord in the chat. Join the Discord channel where we've got a lot of lovers of the game available. So, hopefully